When the song come on, let me see you get gone.
Get gone.
Baby mamas, this your song. Been pregnant for way too long. Now tell the DJ turn it on. Turn it on.
If she a baby mama,
Go ahead.
she gon' do that baby mama.
Work.
She gon' put it on you. She gon' do that baby mama. Drop
Drop
it,
it down, drop it down, down low.
Welcome to Chomama, Chomama, Chomama Chat. Welcome to Chomama Chat. Guys, please don't judge my nails. I know it looks crusty, but I'll get it done. Welcome to Chomama Chats, guys. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. I'm doing good. So I want us to start. You know what we do with the channel affirmations. So let's go. What do we say? I am not perfect, but I am worth it. Let's say it together now. I am not perfect, but I am worth it. Right? Right. Yeah. Welcome to another video by your favorite Chomama. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to the part 2 of the open letter to myself. Now to the pregnant me. Of course, you can tell by the title, but you know, we just gotta say it. So welcome, guys. I'm gonna try my best not make this one as long as the other one. I realized what I was mumbling in the other one, and I really don't want to do that anymore. So anyway, last video was quite emotional for me, so I hope this one isn't gonna be as emotional. Okay, can I drink some water? Let's do the right thing. No, we forgot the things. I am worth the comments, I'm worth the like, I'm worth the subscribe, I'm worth the share. My theme for the channel is healing, peace, and stability. You might never know who needs it, because at the end of the day we go through a lot, and someone out there is just going through the most and you have no idea. So I personally think you should really share, and you know, let's take it to the top. Okay, disclaimer now. I want to say, when it comes to this, I know that people are wondering, what is it that I really went through, what happened, and all of that. I will release a video, I will bring it out. I just need to be ready, you know. I need to be ready mentally, emotionally, and also socially, and you'll understand why when I do, why I say so, and internal factors involved, because I will be talking about other people, I will be talking about everything that has happened, but I need to fix parts of my life first before I get to that. So so that nobody feels snags, or nobody's, you know, seeing me in such a bad light, but they really understand where I come from when it comes to these things, you know. So yeah, I will come out, I will say everything, like, I just need to be ready. But trust me, more fire content is coming. I'm excited. That's why I'm on a roll. I just wanna pop and bring it all out. So okay, let's get right into it. Okay, open letter to myself, the pregnant me. There is no wrong or right way. This is your path, and only you know how to go about it. You know, one thing is for sure is that we end up, when you're pregnant, you start having these doubts about yourself. Or will I be a good mom? Will I still have a good life around me? I thought electricity was gone. But will I still have a good life? Will I this? Will I that? Will I be able to raise my son or my daughter in the best of ways, and all of that, you know? And in other cases, people want to know if they're going to be a good wife, if they're going to be a good homemaker, and all of that, you know? And it becomes tricky. But we need to understand, Hore, we are doing this for the first time. We're doing this for the first time, and we need to understand, Hore, at the end of the day, you're going to find your rhythm. Yes, fine, you know, in Black cultures, we have this thing at 3 months. You must stay at home for 3 months with the baby, no leaving the house and all of that. But it's a matter of, fine, you are living like, well, if in my case, living in under my mom's roof, of course, I am learning the things that she is teaching me. Though I will say, there are things that I don't really agree with, but she's teaching me, I understand. But at the end of the day, I also want to have like an older mom. She'll come through as well, and we'll have these discussions. But older moms and their traditions and how it affects us now, because we are moms now. We live in a different time zone. We live in a different era of how things are done. And I think it's also a matter of we want to establish our own parenting methods as compared to what our parents used to do. Because at the end of the day, like this, I'm not saying other parents are bad or anything. I was raised in a good home, but there are definitely some things where I say, Hore, I wouldn't do that to my child because I know how certain things affected me. I wouldn't do this, I wouldn't do that, I wouldn't discipline in a certain way. I would discipline in my way because I know, Hore, this is how I want things to be done, And one thing's for sure is I'm so good at analyzing, and I really dig deep into these psychological factors and how things affect us psychologically. So at the end of the day, I know very well what is it that I would have preferred my parents to have done at certain times in my life instead of what they did then, because some things do like affect me now, and I don't want to have that for my children, So I'm not saying they did a bad job, but yes, mom, and dad in heaven, you did good, you did good, it's just, So we need to find our own rhythm, and I would really tell myself, Hore, you know what, you're gonna do okay. You just need to understand that this is your first time. Stop putting so much pressure on yourself. There's no right or wrong way. There's only your way, and that's just how it will be. So yeah. Yo, moms, establish a routine and order for everything. You and baby are going to need it, guys. My friends know how I struggle. I don't struggle, like I'm a good mom, ne? But Siamo sleeps in the AMs because I haven't done the sleep training, and he's about to hit 10 months. I haven't done the sleep training. I haven't done all these things, and it's a bit tricky because now he's used to something that is very unhealthy. Because now I also end up, though with me, Tiamo sleeps throughout the night, even though he does sleep late, but he sleeps throughout the night. Now I'm the one that's stuck because now I'm in my thoughts. I'm so used to just being in the AMs and thinking so much and doing this and doing that, and that snacks. But a bathing routine as well. I don't have a certain time that I do that. I don't have a time for him to eat. But I also believe that I think about this as myself. Hore, I eat when I'm hungry, and Tiamu will tell me, like, I know my child's cry. I know after he wakes up, he wants to eat. But I think in the beginning, now I can say I've got the hang of it, but in the beginning, it became a bit, difficult because he was so young and all of that. So I would have definitely wanted a routine back then. Now I just need to establish a sleeping routine because he's old now. He plays, sleeps when he's tired, and yeah, yeah. So I would definitely have a routine and just know. Anyway. So the next one is get it together right now because you're going to find it difficult when Nana comes. What I mean by that is that getting it together right now, meaning stop. I needed to stop procrastinating. I could have probably done this channel a long time ago. I could have, really done the most by then. But I just thought, when he comes, this, that. But when he came, it was a matter like I wait for my mom to either be here or I wait for the dad to come and take him in order for me to, to produce content. To produce content, to be able to do what I need to do. I have a few things that I've been working on, but I can only really do them like when he's sleeping at night. That is not during the day, because he sleeps like 30 minutes an hour, and that isn't enough time for me, or when my mom is here, or when he's gone. So it's a bit difficult, it's a bit tricky, because most of the time I'm with him. I don't have a babysitter that I can say with again or constant. I can just be like, yo, I want to get busy, can you? Yes, my sister's there, but I have to plan out with her. She also has a life, so yeah, it's a bit tricky. Okay, so let's start with the deep stuff now. I'm sorry, guys. So with this one, ngwana ke wa mme. Ngwana ke wa mme means, in direct translation, is a baby is the mother's, and that's on period. That's on period. And whether you are in a fatten set, whether you are married, whether you are single, whether the child belongs to you, the mom, because at the end of the day, you're the one with the boobs. You're the main primary caregiver. You're the one that is needed the most. You're the one that is responsible for a lot of things. And the sooner you accept it, the more peaceful your life will be. Because at the end of the day, I mean, you're a mom. You push that human out. Who do you expect to take care of the child all the time? You. Hello. Like, other factors will be there, but you're always going to be, whether you have a supportive partner or not, you're always going to be the main person for all of these things, So the sooner you accept ngwana ke wa mme, the better it becomes for your life, mentally, emotionally, socially as well. I think I accepted it only after my 3 months. And you'll understand in story times as well, it was very tricky, because it was hard for me, because I was at home, I was on my own, it was lockdown even. And I thought to myself, now you're thinking, what is that other human doing? Oh, he's living his best life while I'm out here at home. And you're feeling so suckish. But honey, that person wasn't pregnant. That person was not pregnant. And that 3 months or however long you want to be at home is also for you. It's also for you to be able to bond with the baby. It's also for you. Nobody's supposed to teach you about the baby. You're the one that's supposed to teach everybody else about your baby. You must teach the father of your kids about the baby, You must teach your mom. You must teach this. Yes, fine. They learn. If, for me, an instance, I live with my mom and my baby, but yes, she knows certain things, but she goes to work. So, of course, I, know everything more than she does. So there are some things that she'll ask me about, and of course, but yeah. So at the end of the day, the sooner you accept the better you will feel. This is to everybody, and we'll further elaborate on certain things. I'll definitely bring our topics on that. Excuse me. Okay. Take your time accepting and healing that the family you thought you were going to have is non-existent. Man. I'm a single mom, guys. I'm a single mom, and my baby daddy's around. He does what he needs to do for the baby. We bump heads a lot. We really do bump heads a lot. But it was so difficult at the time when things got messy between us, because as a woman, you have this hope, we'll be good, we'll be okay, everything will work out. But when the time comes, it like everything just crashed down. And we were talking about this with my friends yesterday, and we were talking about, why do we get so angry when our hearts are broken? Like we get angry at the fact that, why am I heart broken? Why am I crying? Why do I feel like, oh my gosh, like I'm shaking? Why am I shaking? Why so much anxiety? Why can't I sleep? Why can't I eat? Why can't I this? Why can't I that? Like, it's been hectic. But it's only because I was putting so much pressure on myself. I really didn't understand who to listen. Nah, at the end of the day, and it's okay to feel this way about certain things that you thought would happen, but they don't happen. But it's a matter of, you really need to accept, you need to just keep it moving. We do owe each other mutual respect. We do owe each other communication. We do owe each other certain things. So I do wish that certain things happen, like the communication, and certain feelings and certain things had happened before everything just went push, and I'm not bashing him. I'm not thinking like things would have never worked out even if we were good. Like, him and I are completely different people. Like, we are from two different worlds. We believe in so many different things, and I just feel like I really needed to understand Hore here. Yes, and you'll really understand that things happened so fast between me and my baby daddy. But at the end of the day, it's a matter of us having to really just be adults and really talk about these things, So yeah, healing is still taking place. Acceptance has happened a long time ago, we've both moved on, and yeah, so we really get through it. But yeah, this one gives me stress. But anyway, stop being naive for the sake of the baby. You are draining yourself out. Love is not supposed to hurt. Let's read this again. Stop being naive for the sake of the baby. You are draining yourself out. Love is not supposed to hurt. Me and my friends were having a discussion on how during the time that things were very messy between me and my baby daddy, and things were snags, and things were very deep. It was a matter of, I wasn't a nice person. I didn't really realize what I needed to snap out of this life, and God would always show me, listen, this is here, like here, this is why you cannot be striving like this. Here are the lessons. But I would just be like, let me see, but God, let me just, but I mean, and make excuses. Like, I made a lot of excuses. I refused to see, literally, I refused to see. Why? Because he is the father of my child. I thought, hi man, we'll fix it. We'll be okay. We're gonna be good. It just got worse. Every time it fixed it got worse. Like, you fix here, something breaks there. And it's just like, it became very tricky. It was hard. But I really needed to realize I needed to snap out of that life. I needed to open my eyes. I needed to realize man, like this. I need to just get out of this bubble. I need to get out of this laxness. I need to be able to just do the most and be okay. Because no, I was really just, I lost myself. I lost my sense of being. I lost my sense of humanity. I lost my sense of life. I just lost myself, and that wasn't nice. That wasn't a factor that I was proud of. But I'm very happy for the lessons that came out of it, that came out of everything, you know. But I needed to, like, girls, if it's not working, guys, just pumala pumfit. It's what da. It's what da. How better ke it's what da. We're thinking, we happy, we happy. Like, just find peace. Like, it's not nice to now crush that dream and, you know, things will be okay. But at the end of the day, your happiness matters. Like, your child needs you. Your child needs you to be happy. Your child needs you to be at peace. Your child needs you to be great all the time, because kids are just, that's why we call them bundles of joy, because they're just happy all the time. Yes, fine, they're just crying, but they are man. They don't see these things and they don't understand. So if you're going to be moody on the child, if you're going to be nice because it didn't work out like that, ma'am, I have news for you. You're going to be moody for the rest of your life, because it's not going to happen. So yeah, maybe it might happen in your future, but right now at that moment your child needs you, your child's still young, just do the most, you know. So yeah, love isn't supposed to hurt, meaning, you know, one thing's for sure, guys. Now I'm gonna make a video on baby daddy, not on daddy issues. Daddy issues are real. I had issues with my dad when I was younger. My parents got divorced. Him and I had a very toxic relationship. And it became a thing of he would emotionally and mentally manipulate me so much with so many things as a parent, as the man that he was. Like, I wouldn't even lie, guys. I was a daddy's girl. I don't know where it changed. I don't know what happened, but a relationship, it became so toxic, guys, and it hurts me till this day, you know. I have so many questions, but I can't ask him because he's gone, you know. But daddy issues are a real thing, because I started transferring all the things that was missing from my dad onto the men that I met, you know. I wouldn't realize I have certain needs and wants, but I wanted to fill that void, but I didn't realize that I was doing it. And I remember the first time I hugged my baby daddy, I was like, yo, he hugs like my dad. He doesn't know this. I know he doesn't know this, but hopefully maybe one day he'll watch this. But I was like, yo, he hugs like my dad. Yo, like, he's very affectionate, very touchy-feely. My dad was very affectionate, touchy-feely as well. And that affectionate, touchy-feely was the kind of affection that I got from my dad. And because it was missing now, and bear in mind that now I had lost my dad. Like, my relationship with my dad became very bad by the time I was in my teens, now starting to proper understand and actually want these things, because now I'm emotionally maturing as well. So I lacked these things for a while. So I would transfer with guys that I met. I would transfer the energies. I would, you know, want to get into that time, that frame, okay, at least comfort. But the way I got emotionally manipulated with my dad is how I accepted certain things when it came to that. Like, I accepted disrespect, I accepted this, I accepted that, and it wasn't nice, because I wasn't supposed to do that, because I lost my self-respect. This also goes back to rating yourself. I did certain things to fill that void, and I lost myself, and I made myself look completely dumb, and I just, you know. So yeah, love isn't supposed to hurt. Love isn't supposed to hurt. You are gonna know, and it's gonna be pure, it's gonna be intentional. Like, the intentions are gonna feel right, things are just gonna go well. This is so far, you know, I know I'm not right entirely, but so far I know that I will know, no, it's not going to be snacks vibes. It's just going to be not happy all the time, but you're not going to be hurting all the time. You're not going to tatazela when you don't answer your phone and you see a missed call. You're not going to, all these funky toxic things, but we'll get there. So yeah, open your eyes to a new reality, but take every day as it comes. Take every day as it comes, because it's not easy. I needed to realize my new reality. Dating is going to be different. Hanging out with friends is going to be different. The time that go out is going to be different. This, and that. Like, all of these things are going to be so different, and everything changes. Everything changes, and I needed to really accept that and open my eyes. This is my reality. Let me stop rushing and wanting to get into certain things. Let me first find myself emotionally, socially, mentally, before I get into that frame of getting back into my life and getting back into the groove of everything, because it's not easy. It's not easy. I can literally say that only now. My baby's 10 months. He's about to hit 10 months now. But only now can I say, I am only getting into my social factors now. Like, I'm better socially than anything else. Emotionally, mentally, yes, fine. I know where I need to fix and where I needed to heal. But it took me so long to get back into my social mind frame and get back to who I used to be. Get back to that bubbly lerato. Get back to that lerato that wasn't insecure. That lerato that is happy, that is jolly, that is the life of the party. Hey, monate, monate, monate. Mañana vamos para cacar. But there's something about me. They say I'm the life of the party. The party, the party, the party. So I needed to just get into that. I needed to get back into being social again. And now I can say, even if I went to group, I'm not going to be a nasty person. I'm not going to be a snacks person. I'm not going to be, yes, fine. Some people's, I'll be like, hi, but we're not friends. Just saying, we're not friends. I'm a different Lerato. I'm still the same Lerato, but I'm a different Lerato. A mom Lerato, a more self-aware Lerato, and I don't accept nonsense anymore. So, ungasikhohlwe, like, usatla konojahile, otherwise, utlabona. So yeah, go for therapy, not because anything is wrong, but because you need a balance. So I want to make therapy a thing for my life. Like, I want to make sure I am not holding anything back anymore, and holding back tears, or holding back anger, or any sort of that thing. I need to be able to make sure I'm happier. I know that if I'm not solving my issues with the people that I have the issues with at that moment, that's one thing for sure. I want to be able to fix my issues there. But instead of holding them in, it's going to be tricky, because I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. It always blows up in my face, and I don't need these things blowing up in my face anymore. Like, now we need to focus and get our lives together. I want the money, man. I want it to just come flowing. And as I said, I'm very self-aware. I am a person who, if emotionally and mentally I'm not okay, I don't become productive. I become, sluggish, and I have no idea how to go about certain things anymore. So I genuinely want to make therapy something that I do all the time and talk it all out. And I want to go to therapy to find coping mechanisms, new coping mechanisms than the ones that I know, and I just need to find these things, because I need to deal with things in a healthy manner. Because I won't even lie, guys, I have anger issues. And I'm the type that, don't disrespect me, don't lie to me, don't do these things. Like, I have certain pet peeves that I hate in personalities. They make me cringe, they make me angry. I'm the type that would probably burn down houses and smash windows and puncture tires. I am that type, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to go to jail. I need to find healthy ways into doing these things, or else bona I told my friends, guys, I would always text you bona bailey kungoba yay kuzonyiwa manje. So I don't want to do that. I want to find healthy manners. I want to do things very okay, you know? So yeah, this one is deep for me and I really need to tell myself all the time. So okay, my friend disturbed that one, but she's here now. This one is deep. I need to tell myself this all the time. Don't stress. You're going to be a kick-ass mother. My mom told me, like, everybody keeps telling me, Hori, you are such a great mom. You are such a beautiful person. Like, all of these things, all of these factors are things that always touch my heart. But when my mom said it, it's like, you think I'm a good mom? She's just like, you're a good mom. It's just a matter of, you know, they always come home late. But hearing it really made my heart melt. And, you know, I always say, Hori, I look at my child, guys. He is growing. He wants to walk with things. He wants to be on the floor. He understands, you know, yes, whatever. Yes, he is just frustrating. But at the end of the day, he's my little bundle of joy. He makes me happy. And I make a good mom. I'm good at what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. And it's very deep. And I'm very happy that I've gotten to where I've gotten to. And, yo, guys, life has been tricky, but I'm a good mom. So thank you for watching Chomama Chats. Until next time, I'm making a video. I'm creating a segment on what? The streets. We're gonna talk about the streets. We're gonna dish out the tea now. We're gonna get very deep. So yeah, we're gonna come attacking. So thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate you, and let's do the most. If you got any ideas on the streets, let's do this. Bye. Come, look. Come back. Look, he zoomed. Why is zooming? Look, he's zooming. Where you going? Where you going? Hey, come back. R. Kelly. Hey, come back. Bona, man.